Excuse me? Is this thing on? Stop the presses. Hold the phone. It's time to step up to the mic. Here's what's going on in your community.
Hey, friends, thanks for jumping in for a Facebook Live Mike Side Chat. Darren Bergfeld here with 93.9 Mike FM, and I am very pleased to have with me via Zoom today Jeff Pilson, bassist for Foreigner. Jeff, I appreciate you coming in, man. I really do appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes, sir. Longtime member, bass player, formerly with Dokken, multi-talented producer. You're a man of many hats, and an all-around good dude from what I hear. So
thank you.
It's a pleasure. You've been a part of Foreigner for a while, and you guys are on the road now with Kid Rock. You guys kicked it off, I believe, in June in Houston for the beginning of the tour.
We did.
Awesome. We've got you coming to St. Louis, to Hollywood Casino Amphitheater on Saturday, August the 20th. Definitely looking forward to that show. How's it been going on this road trip?
Oh, it's been great. We're doing some of our own shows, and then we're doing some with Kid Rock. The Kid Rock shows are great, of course, big sold out shows. The place is pretty, if it's not full when we go on, it is by the end of our first song. So that's been great.
Awesome.
Our own shows have been fabulous. We've been bringing high school choirs up on our own shows to open the show because we're trying to raise money for high school music programs.
That's
and
awesome.
we have the choirs come up and open up for us. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we can't bring them up on I Want to Know What Love Is, which we did for many years. So we can't do that anymore. But we have them open the show, and then we have them sell CDs, and the proceeds go to their music program at their school. It's a win-win for everybody, and it's great.
Man, that is awesome. And, that's an example of something. You guys, you're not just musicians. You're good humans. You guys do a lot. I know back in the spring, you were doing some work to raise money for the fight in the Ukraine.
Yes, we were. And in fact, we raised over $100,000 during our Vegas residency to get to the people of Ukraine. We've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for school music programs over the last several years. So yeah, we're trying to do our best to give back to the community. I mean, I'm a product of public school music education. If it weren't for my orchestra teacher, Mr. Clithrow, I don't think I would have pursued music as a career. He was so encouraging and so important. And so that's a big cause for us. And then Ukraine, come on. I mean, look what they're going through. That's
exactly. You got to dig your heels in on that and do what you can.
Yeah.
And that's great. I'm a public school music geek myself, a trombone player by nature. And
there you go.
It's given me some fun. I've got to play with Goldfinger and some other groups over the years, so it's been a blast. Yeah.
And then you're aware that these music programs are getting hit hard.
Oh, buddy,
everywhere. It's kind of crazy. So we're trying to raise awareness as well as money so that people are aware. When you kids do well in music programs, it's just been proven that they do well in all other subjects as well. So let's not just have sports at schools. Let's have other things. Let's round out the education. Let's give our kids everything they need to deal with this crazy world we're in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Supporting the arts. I mean, in my career paths that I've done, having that arts education and that lead in and that creative ability and even for the mathematically minded, once you start getting into music theory and things like that and the advanced education in music, there's so much more to it. And there's a lot of great careers. And you're right. The band teachers are struggling. Our priorities are a strange one in our school system sometimes. And it is hard to get that support.
It is. And, in times like these, it's the arts that help us survive. It really is. It's where we know our humanity. And, let's not give up on that, folks.
Yeah, no doubt. The day the music died never needs to come. That's for certain.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, you've got these dates with Kid Rock. You've got these dates where it's just Foreigner. So you're jumping from, amphitheater to medium-sized venues to kind of all over the place on this tour.
We are. It's mostly either large casinos or mostly the amphitheaters. We've been doing some of the sheds ourselves. So it's a lot of outdoor sheds this summer.
Yeah. And 'tis the season, right? And it's nice that we can have those concerts again, all things considered.
Yeah. Live music is back, man. Live music is here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll keep rocking.
And we've been excited about it. We've been tickets to this, tickets to that, great shows coming through. And, for the most part, I have seen great results. Ticket sales are up. People are being safe about things. You don't hear as much of the griping about, requirements for masks or things like that that may come up. We've kind of learned to deal with it, I think, because we want to keep the music alive, man.
Yeah. And now I think it's safe to say COVID is past the point of being this really deadly thing for everybody. Most if people are vaxxed and boosted, then, it's not going to put them in the hospital. So a lot of the panic is out. So now it's just common sense stuff, maintaining it. And it's going to be endemic in our society. We got to deal with it. So let's just be reasonable and deal with it the best we can. But let's not let our lives stop. Let's move on. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys are not slowing down at all. This tour, let's see, you guys wrap this roll up when? Mid-September, late September?
Well, no, actually we're going all the way till Thanksgiving.
That's right. Yeah.
Because after the Kid Rock stuff, we do a bunch of our own shows. We go back to Europe. We're going to Israel. We're going to South Africa.
Yeah, I saw that Israel announcement. I thought, wow, man, you guys don't slow down.
That's right. And we've had some really great shows in Israel. For some reason, Israel really, really loves us. So we can't wait to go back there. It's going to be fabulous. You know what? There's no rest for the wicked. We're out there. we're going to keep going. I mean, we're a machine that's firing on all cylinders right now. Why not strike while the iron is hot?
Well, absolutely. And everybody's healthy. Everybody's energetic. Yeah. The creative juices are flowing. To that end, what's in store for you guys? Are you working on any new material or, we are working on new material. Kelly just did a lead vocal a couple of weeks ago. So, on a new song. So yes, we are working on new material. We're not killing ourselves time wise. We want to get it right. So, nothing to announce yet. But we are working on new material. There's great stuff coming, and I think you're going to be really excited when you hear it. Awesome. Well, I know, you guys have so many iconic hits, and I know that's, once the set list hits for these shows, they want to hear The Cold as Ice and Dirty White Boy and Say You Will and so forth.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this tie-in with the boys choir and so forth. Any other surprises for them to
high school choir, not boy.
High school choir,
not boys choir.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, and so any other secrets you want to hand out about what to expect when they get to the shows?
You know what? The biggest thing is you're going to walk away, and I guarantee you're going to say to yourself, "Wow, I didn't realize how many Foreigner songs I know." Mm-hmm. Everybody has that reaction when they see a show. They forget that there's that many songs in the lexicon. Right. So that's one of the funnest things to me that I think people experience at a Foreigner show is they're in heaven. They know all the songs and they're having a great time. And you're going to see a band that's very engaged, very high energy, delivering and putting out the best we can. And it's just going to be a fabulous show.
That's awesome. I know we're looking forward to it. Dusty Rhodes commented on our Facebook Live here that it would be very cool to see Kid Rock and Foreigner together for a show. Those have got to be high energy too, because we know Kid Rock brings a high energy show.
Yeah. It is.
We won't mention Woodstock 99, but I know the guy puts on a big power show, and
he does.
The two of you guys together, you're right. You're going to walk away, and with the Foreigners got close to 50 years, I guess, under their belt as a band, and the hits, it's just a huge pile. And
45 years.
And I love that you guys engage so well with the crowd. I know for me and a lot of people going to a live show, catching live music, it's about being able to just shelve everything else that's stressing you, worrying you, and everything else, and you're there with thousands of your closest friends singing along and having a blast. And you guys deliver that.
And isn't that what we all want?
Yes. That's
why we go to concerts. Yes. Yeah, we want to get lost in the music and just have a great time.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you're going to have that if you come to the show. And listen, the band we're not planning on slowing down anytime soon. We're rocking. So glad that people are going to be there.
Well, and I'm glad the world gets to enjoy you. And again, that you guys can, hit those spots in Israel and Africa and make it around the world to keep the Foreigner vibe alive with everyone.
The idea.
Yep. Catch them online at foreigneronline.com. Again, that St. Louis show is coming up Saturday, August 20th at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. You can find the link for tickets at 939mikefm.com. and get those tickets. Get there to the show. And if you don't make that one, there's going to be plenty of dates available because, like he said, Foreigner is not slowing down one bit. My guest today, Jeff Pilson, bassist for Foreigner. Thank you so much for joining me, Jeff.
My pleasure, Mike. Thank you so much, and keep up the good work.
You bet. We will be back with another Humans in Tune Mike Side chat down the road. Again, this is Darren with the 93.9 Mike FM. And if you missed it, if you just tuned in, oh, man, bummer for you. But you can catch it right now on the Facebook Live, rewatch it, or catch our podcast at 939mikefm.com. We'll catch you on the next time. Be safe.